I'm Lesley Purdom, a former mayor of the city of Gully.
My name is Wendy Bennett. Alison Butler. I work at Gully Library and have had for 25 years as a library officer. I've been working here for nearly 20 years.
I was present at the opening of the library and I have been a constant user of the library ever since.
Very different library, on 2 levels. In the old library we had to go up and down the lifts with lots of shelving and things, so it was a bit of a pain.
Because it was a joint use library, you had to know where the public library section was and where the technical library section was situated.
We had students coming in. It got cold in winter because the air conditioning didn't work.
It was not as convenient to access as this one. I remember the day that the space underneath the Civic Centre was finally cleared. We all had to wear hard hats, and one of the librarians said, "My goodness, we're going to need roller skates to work in here."
But by the time I got back here, the settling in had been done, and I'd missed that horrible first day when 4,000 people came through.
On opening day 10 years ago, we had great numbers of people waiting outside the grills for those grills to be opened, and as I heard it described, it was like the Boxing Day sales with the rush of people trying to get in. One of the librarians knocked off at 9 o'clock at night from a very, very busy night to be told off by her husband for not speaking to him. He'd checked some books out and she said, "I was only looking at the hands going past. I didn't have time to look anywhere else."
I can vividly remember where we actually had our non-fiction, all our non-fiction books were actually returned and put on trolleys just by the door as you walked in. So there was this massive amount of trolleys. There was mess everywhere. And then we had directly up where the Ask Here desk is now was the BEC, the Business Enterprise Centre. So they had set up, they were trying to encourage businesses in the area to come into the library and get the information they needed to set up their businesses. And the information desk at the time was where probably now where the photocopiers are. So it was totally different. We didn't have a toy library. Our workroom was where the toy library is now, and the workroom that we have now used to be a garage with lots of hay in it, and I'm not quite sure why there was hay.
I had criticisms directed at me. The library is supposed to be quiet, how noisy it was. And I assured people, the complainant, that this was a user-friendly library and it probably always would be noisy. But everybody else was very, very complimentary.
New location is lovely. We've got a lovely outlook looking over to the park. It's on 1 level, which is even better.
With Civic Park on one side and Council Chamber above, is very central to everything in the city and very, very easy to access.
I like the library being in this place because we're close to the park. It's really handy for lunchtime walks, etc. Close to the plaza. It's nice, big, quite airy library. And also to be part of the Civic Centre. So we've got more of a sense of being part of the whole of the council workforce, I guess.
Yes, I have a 5-year-old and 2-year-old, and every time we come here, she goes straight to the computer.
The technology now is fantastic. I'm embracing the technology that we have at the moment in this new library.
The place is nice and big, and sometimes I can come here and then just take them over to the magazine area and just look out at the view. And we've also got the cafe that we like, and there's a playground that's down there as well, so it's all very cool, nice and cool.
I really like how you've got the facilities here to cater for all the kids, the colouring, that sort of thing like that. This whole section dedicated to it. One of the staff members, she's obviously great friend of ours, so it's good to have that so close to home in such a good facility.
Everybody that's ever worked in a library here in Tea Gully, calm and friendly and extremely helpful to the public. It's been absolutely great. yeah, a lot of good memories.